Hey guys, I am in the greenhouse again, and it's the end of the year. It's almost January 1st, and I get excited when we kind of turn that corner into the new year because it just means I'm thinking about my garden. I'm thinking about my seed starting and stuff like that. So, speaking of seed starting, I people that watched my channel before, they know how much like I detest these, right? And I know that a lot of people start in these, and to me, they're just completely overkill. And I don't like them. The thing is, you buy these, and they have the 72 cells, and you have the dome, and whatnot. They're like $10 a piece, and then I don't like them. I mean, look how flimsy they are. They just break apart. The biggest thing I don't like about them, I should explain, is that you've got 72 cells. Well, that's fine and dandy. If you're growing 72 of one thing, and they're all going to germinate at the same time. And so, because say you've got one thing in here that's, I mean, they're not the same, and one thing is much taller, and you got to get it out of here. Well, okay, you take the dome off, you take 72 cells, or even get them in 12s, I guess. But you take the cells out, you take the plant out, try not to disturb all the other cells, put the cells back in, put the dome back on, and wait and do that process 50 more times as you wait for other things to come up. To me, that's just laborious. I think it's just absolutely a waste of time, and I just don't like them. They have their purpose, but they're just not for the home gardener, I think. Now, I've used these in the past. I've talked about them. We've got paper here. I get 1 or 2 years out of these because the paper, of course, they get wet and then they start to deteriorate, and you'll notice that they just fall apart. And then I've gone to the plastic ones, and I'll get 2 or 3 years out of these until, of course, the UV light breaks them down, and then they just deteriorate as well. Look at that, they're garbage, and then I have to throw these away. Now, usually what I've done is, see, I got croissants in these. They're a little tray with a dome, and I would start all my seeds in here, and it act like kind of like the same concept as the big tray, and it's worked great. But I did have 1 or 2 people comment that this is really not environmentally friendly because I use these 1 or 2 years, and then I throw these in the trash, and I'm throwing plastic away. And I get that, and they're absolutely right. So what I did was last spring, I set out on a quest to find the perfect seed starting trays. I wanted the same concept with the dome and the cells, but I didn't want it on that big of a scale. So I actually found something last year that I really thoroughly enjoy. I didn't want to talk about it last year because I wanted to use them for a while, test them, try them out, make sure they held up before I endorse them. So this year I want to talk about them. Let me show you what I found. So basically, and I think I got a dozen of these for like $20. So they're, what's that, less than $2 a piece. So what you get is you get the tray just like you do with the big one. You also get the cells, and you'll notice there's holes in there. Now these are stout, these are pretty thick. I haven't crushed any of these like I did with the cells. The black ones, the thin ones that go in the big tray, they're so flimsy and they rip. You get the tray, you get the cells. There's 12 of the cells with drainage holes in the bottom of the cells, not the tray. And then you get, with it, you get the dome. So the dome sits on, but you'll notice the dome has holes in it. See, there's holes there. And this here, you get one of these, goes onto that, just like this. And so what you can do, you can adjust the ventilation here. See, this is an advantage over the big ones. The big ones don't have these. I always had to poke holes in those big trays. So you've got the exact same concept and a little bit of ventilation. So last year I used these a lot, and I bought like 36 of them. So that was like 3 sets. And I've fallen in love with these things. These things are so great. So I mean, I always loved that concept, but I was always like, see, you'll notice with these, with the croissants came in, I had to poke holes in these for ventilation. These come with the ventilation. So I'll put a link in the description below to where you can go out and take a look at these. And incidentally, I think these also come in pink, if that floats your boat. Pink's not for me, but it's, if you like pink, you can use them. They don't fit in the greenhouse here. But anyways, these are great, and I I'm not endorsed by anybody. Nobody asked me to do this review for them. I spent my own money on these, and I just wanted to let you guys know about them because this is a smaller scale, and I just love this concept, and they're working great. So if you're looking for good seed starting trays with ventilation built in like this, I'd recommend you go out and take a look at these. They're not very expensive, and I think that you'll thoroughly enjoy these. So anyways, that's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, will you? And hit the bell so you'll get notifications when I upload a new video. Okay? Thanks a lot, guys. We'll catch you later.